Hello, YouTube land, and welcome to another edition of the Crypto Mamma Mia. Today is Monday, 11/21/22. That's right, ladies and gents. What am I talking about today? Will crypto survive this crazy FTX news? Well, I will give you my opinion, and again, it's just my opinion. But before I do, if you have not liked me, if you have not subscribed to me, if you have not shared me, and not in that way, you sickos, please do, because I am trying to get to the 3,000th subscriber, and I am almost there. And you'll get a special surprise from me. Won't tell you what it is. That's why it's called a surprise. So if you haven't already, please do all of the above. And if you do leave me a comment, I do try to reply back as soon as I see it. So that being said, will this market survive, ladies and gents? It looks like another downturn in price for Bitcoin. Let's check it out real quick. Yep. It went down as low again as under 16K in the last 24 hours and as high as 16.5 and currently sitting at about 16.1. So 16,156, right? So what do I think, ladies and gents? And again, this is just my opinion from what I've seen, from what I've learned throughout the years of being involved in this crazy asset class space, whatever you want to call it. But let me tell you why I think it will survive. Let's just go back to history, shall we? A little quick history lesson. One, I was not involved with personally. One, I actually was. Mount Gox hack explained. I don't know if you folks have been in crypto long enough to remember about how this exchange got hacked. That's right. In February of 2014, Bitcoin was stolen. That's right. See this guy again. See these billionaires, millionaires. This guy actually looks semi not that crazy. Jed McCaleb, right? So, anyways, what happened is Mount Gox got hacked. This exchange got hacked. That's right. And hackers accessed and stole 740,000 Bitcoin. Whew. Can you imagine what that is worth in today's Bitcoin terms? I think it back then it wasn't worth that much. And then also from the customers, and then 100,000 from the company itself. So all in all, at that time, 460 million, which that's nothing to sneeze at, ladies and gents. That's huge. And again, Bitcoin itself was not hacked. So if you had your own personal ledger, for example, that wasn't hacked. But what was hacked was the exchange itself, right? And then things just went all downhill from there. And the company was bankrupt by the end of February 2014. And they got hacked, right? In the beginning of 2014. So it just took a quick couple months to just bring it all down thanks to those hackers, right? And here you go. See, like all these, again, 740,000 Bitcoin from the customer, right? FTX, same thing, right? People can't get their money out. It's the same thing. Different name, different day, same shit. Where something with a centralized exchange went wrong and you, the customers, are paying for it, right? 650 Bitcoin and none of it returned, right? From Mt. Gox. And what happened was the private key was unencrypted, right? And stolen. That's right. So someone somewhere just left it lying around. I know this is not exactly how it happened, but if you don't keep it safe or you like have an employee or someone like relative of an employee, for example, who's like can go into your computer and see some files, and then they're like, oh, or even a hacker if they get into your computer and your things are not encrypted or password protected or anything like that. It's real simple for them, not for me. So I don't know how to hack, but for them to just grab it. This is why you don't ever give your password, your 12 seed phrase to anybody, ladies and gents, and always turn off your computer if you're not using it. That's just some simple tips to protect yourself. Oh, it could have been through the help too of an insider. Who knows, right? Where is the money? But yep. And again, company mismanagement. We see the same things. Again, same shit, just different day, different face. Instead of this face now, instead of this face from Mount Gox, you get SBF, right? Which is a crazier face, but nonetheless, different day, different name, same shit. Company mismanagement, company not securing things, right? Like, oh, and like just trusting the wrong people. This could have been an insider, right? SBF gave money to his girlfriend. Did you see that girl? She looks a bit wacky herself. So I don't know if I would trust $20 with that girl, let alone 20 million bucks. She did say math. I don't do math. Okay, you would want someone who kind of at least does some math to hold on to your, or do stuff with your 20 million or so. I would think so. I mean, I don't do a lot of math, but I know how to do simple math, and this is why I don't give away. I would rather just figure it out myself, right? Or like hire someone. That's why I have a CPA slash accountant, because I don't do complex math. And that girl did not look like she does any kind of math. And she even said it. I saw it in an interview. She don't do math. But who knows? I'm not inside the company. See, the more you learn about these kinds of things, the more it is. It's just the same cycle being repeated over and over again. And then you get things like this too, BitConnect. Now, this one I was personally involved, and I did lose some bucks in this, right? So this was a Ponzi scheme, right? Here you go, $2.4 billion Ponzi scheme, and defrauded at least 4,500 people from 95 countries. It's not a small amount of people, and that is definitely not a small amount of money, ladies and gents. But you know what? Lesson learned. I didn't know. Like, I thought it was just some kind of new business plan. Okay, maybe I was naive. Yes, I was naive, and I've learned my lesson since then, right? Like, I know what it is for what it is, and then you make your profits where you can, and you take them, regardless. Because honestly, everything in life is a Ponzi scheme. It honestly is. Your job, you can work extra hard. You can do more work than your boss, but will you ever get paid more than your boss? Of course not. You never will, because it is a Ponzi scheme. All of it flows to the top, and you just get the trickle down. But you put in as much work, if not more, than those above you. But they get paid more than you, no matter what you do, unless you take their spot. And that is a Ponzi scheme, right? So everything in life is a Ponzi scheme. But guess what, ladies and gents? This one happened. Well, this one happened here in 2014. This one here happened, well, more recently after that, I believe, like 2018 or so. And yeah, so let's take a look at the prices. Let's take a look at the all-time prices of Bitcoin. And of course, nothing is guaranteed. I am not here to make guarantees on this channel. I am just here to educate you, right? So here's the all-time chart for Bitcoin as far as it's been tracked, right? So here we go. 2013, before the Mount Gox, right? 2014 during the Mount Gox, and it looked like it survived, right? It stayed pretty much steady. 2017 and 18 after the Mount Gox, possibly during Connect years, and it's up to, let's see here, it's about up to 14. Let's see what the peak is. It's about, like, I think it hit about 20 or so right here. Yeah, see this 20. That would be about 2018. Again, this is after Mt. Gox, during BitConnect, right? And then it went to shit because of things like BitConnect, all the way down to, imagine you buy here, ladies and gents, at about 20 grand, and it crashes in a mere what is that? Same year, December 2018, right? This is 2018 right here, 2018. 13,000, 14,000, and then in the same year, at the end of the year, you go all the way down to 4 grand, 3 grand. Beginning of 2019, down to $3,000 after you possibly buying at about 14, 15, even 20 grand, right? And this is after Mt. Gox, this is after BitConnect, and who knows, a multitude of other Ponzi Bitcoin things. And guess what, ladies and gents? Despite all of that, what do we got here? A high of $68,000. And this was, let's see, when was it? 2021. And this was after Mt. Gox. This was after BitConnect and any other crazy thing that may have happened to Bitcoin. These were just the major things, right? Mt. Gox and BitConnect, but there's a lot of other multitudes of things that happen to it. You know, like investors disparaging it, like Warren Buffett, he hates it. He calls it rat poison. And I'm not saying you should sell your house and throw everything into Bitcoin. That's definitely not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you the patterns of history and why I think it'll recover. So for me, I don't get all crazy. I always say don't gamble with any life money. And I call life money anything you need to eat with, live with, like shelter, or like take care of your family with. You know, any money that needs to go to that should not go to this. This, if you have any, like I use my like extra money. I have a budget where I have some money for things that I want to invest in, and Bitcoin is one of them. So that's what I'm doing because, you know, again, nothing's guaranteed, right? Like right now it's at about 16.15, like I said earlier. And who knows, it can go lower, it probably will, until we can weather this FTX SBF news. It'll probably stay low like that. But again, remember, you don't lose any money until you actually sell. Because these people, when they sold at 3,000, if they bought at 20, they lost money. But this person who bought at 18,000 did not sell when they saw it go down to 3,000. Held on until they saw, holy cow, 3 years later, it's now up to 66,000. Okay, I'll sell it. The same Bitcoin, it was there the whole time in their wallets. They didn't do anything when they saw it go down to that, but they saw it go up to here and they're like, okay, now I shall at the very least sell 20 grand worth of Bitcoin to get back my 20,000, right? And yeah, maybe that was like maybe a quarter of their Bitcoin at that point. But hey, they still had 0.75 of a Bitcoin, which is now worth not exactly 16K, right? Minus 25% of that, a quarter of that, so maybe 10,000 around there. Again, I only do simple math, but hey, I think I do more math than SBF's girlfriend. But anyways, ladies and gents, that is my video for today. So in my opinion, yes, it will recover. But remember, if you don't have the stomach for volatility like this, then get out. Don't even get in. Just go look at other asset classes. There's so many things you can invest in out there, but you got to find the one that fits your temperament as far as investing. But you got to do something, ladies and gents. Inflation will eat your fiat, your paper money alive. Pretty soon you might as well start using it for toilet paper because it'll probably be cheaper to do that than to go buy toilet paper the way that the rate of inflation is going. But that's just my opinion because this is just an opinion channel, education channel, not an investment advice channel. If you want investment advice, go seek the advice of an expert, which I am totally not. I am just a crypto mama mia. Anyways, thank you again, ladies and gents, for stopping by. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions or concerns, or if you find any of this stuff entertaining or educational. Please do like, please do subscribe, please do share me. Not that way, sickos. And remember, I will be giving a special surprise to my 3,000 sub. Who knows? It might be around the holidays when I hit it. So that'll be nice for that person. But yes, you need to be a subscriber. And then if you are the 3000th one, you will get that special surprise from me. With that being said, I hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Please stay sane, most important of all. And I'll see you at the next video. Adios.